Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And off we go from Las Vegas. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And it certainly had taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. Locked and loaded at every snap. And the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, they'll burn you.
Right to the air is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. First carry for Josh Jacobs. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 101 yards, and a score.
And when you measure numbers for the guys that carry the football, it's not just the yardage. How many times do they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone? And now that he has 15 for the year,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Completes it near the sideline to George Kittle. Just a gain of a couple there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, 1st and goal. They've got to
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first here in Vegas. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Carr. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's McLeod on the return. Oh, he shifts past him. He did it again. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 45 on second down. Purdy over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Purdy to throw it on first down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Niners at 12-3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now Carr. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Here's 2nd and a yard. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They go play action here. Purdy. He's got this, complete to Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Purdy. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. The return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Nothing our score after 1. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw his Carr. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Carr going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now Carr. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is going to be 49er football. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On first down, Purdy. And this will be incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The last run got 6. Now second and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Throwing here, Purdy. Forced, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Max Crosby in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. On on 2nd and 7. Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. To throw, it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make it 24-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Purdy will look to throw again here. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Purdy. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now with Purdy. They'll find Williams on the slant.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half. That's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, two cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium.
back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
A handoff left, McCaffrey
to the 27-yard line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Purdy now to throw. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Purdy from the gun.
Now he'll escape to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34.
The kick by Gould is good,
and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
The open man here, Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Carr to throw.
Back to Renfro again, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From midfield, here's Carr.
Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Gould for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
On second down, they'll run with White. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Throwing now is Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's White.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Carr's throw here pulled in by Beasley.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
They'll go right back to Beasley.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Quickly a slant to Renfro. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Carr now on 1st down. Got a man, it's Brown. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the option going right. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 28. The Niners on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here's Purdy.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
On first down, Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Drake Jackson
in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And this is going to be 49er football.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Following the fumble recovery.
Purdy hitting Samuel on the slant. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Purdy.
Fighting to stay upright. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Purdy.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Gould to add the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with the touchdown reception. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
To throw again on second down. Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Carr going to throw. Yeah, now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
107 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for San Francisco,
they run their record to 13-3 now on the year.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.